Diana Chisholm phoned the police after failing to locate her 14-year-old son on the campus of Danvers High School. Police received the call at 6:34 p.m. on October 22, and it was the first part of a large puzzle that assisted in solving a horrifying case that stunned the peaceful New England town of 26,000. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. Colleen Ritzer, 24, was a well-liked math teacher at Danvers High School. She was known for forming strong bonds with her students and staying late after school to assist those who needed extra support. She invited one of her students, 14-year-old Philip Chisholm, to remain after school on October 22, 2013, to speak with her. He was quiet and had just relocated from Clarksville, Tennessee. When Ms. Ritzer attempted to initiate a chat about Tennessee, another student in the classroom who was being tutored reported Chisholm became extremely irritated. She shifted the subject when she sensed Chisholm was upset. It's unclear why he became agitated, although it's likely that it was spurred by memories of his parents' divorce. Ms. Ritzer went to the restroom just before 3 p.m. Chisholm followed suit and exited the classroom a few minutes later. He takes a moment to look around to see if anyone is in the area. When the coast is clear, he puts his hoodie over his head and follows behind Colleen. His hoodie covered most of his face as he walked toward the women's bathroom, as caught by surveillance cameras. He put gloves on his hands and took out a sharp box cutter as he entered the restroom. He attacked her from behind, slashing her neck 16 times before raping her mercilessly. Another student stepped in as he was completing the rape and putting his trousers on, but they suddenly departed, assuming they had simply witnessed someone dressing up. Chisholm quietly exited the restroom with a hand soaked with blood, as seen by the school security camera. Over the next few minutes, Philip can be observed running around various parts of the school. At one point, he can be seen leaving the classroom with his belongings along with items belonging to his teacher Colleen. Philip returns back to the bathroom with a recycle bin which he will use to secretly remove Colleen's body from the bathroom. He leaves the bathroom wearing a ski mask and Colleen's body inside of the recycle bin. He walks past a man taking his dog for a walk. Outside the school, security cameras saw him moving the container carrying her remains to a nearby heavily wooded area. During this period, police think she was still alive, but barely. He threw her body to the ground after ramming a tree branch into her. Then, with her top pulled up and her legs apart, he positioned her body in a sexually explicit manner. He left a note saying, "I hate you all," before departing the scene. He returns from the woods with blood-stained jeans. After the crime, Philip cleans up and strolls around like it was just another day at school. Before going to school that day, Chisholm reportedly packed a box cutter, change of clothing, a mask, and gloves in his bag. He eventually left the school and stopped for lunch at Wendy's before heading to Hollywood Hit Cinema to see a Woody Allen film. On the night of October 22, both Ritzer and Chisholm were reported missing at 5 a.m. After failing to reach her teenage son Philip Chisholm on the Danvers High School campus, Diana Chisholm phoned the police in the small northeastern Massachusetts town where she resides with her 3 children. The phone's location was then monitored using his cellular phone carrier's ping. It was last seen near the Hollywood Hits Theater, where he had purchased a movie ticket before leaving, according to officials. There were no results from a second ping location. The news of his disappearance was rapidly shared on social media sites such as Twitter, Facebook, and others. The following day, a Danvers police officer reviewed security camera video from the high school CCTVs and developed a minute-by-minute timeline of what occurred after the school day on October 22nd. A review of the footage revealed something menacing. Chisholm was spotted strolling along a roadway just after midnight. When authorities checked his bag, they discovered a bloodied box cutter. The blood came from the girl, he informed the cops. Ms. Ritzer's credit card and panties were also discovered in his possession. Police and prosecutors indicated they didn't know whether Ritzer was alive or dead until her body was recovered, and they didn't suspect Chisholm until they viewed surveillance footage showing him accessing the Danvers High School restroom shortly after Ritzer on October 22nd.
A 14-year-old student you see there under arrest right now, and ABC's Gio Benitez is live in Danvers, Massachusetts with the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Good morning to you, Robin. That beloved teacher, just 24 years old. Her accused murderer, a JV soccer player here at the school. He had just transferred here from Tennessee. Investigators say Philip Chisholm killed Colleen Ritzer around 3:30 p.m. Tuesday, reportedly with a box cutter in the school's faculty bathroom, and that surveillance cameras show him using what appears to be a recycling bin to move her body to the woods.
She was just a young, caring girl that had the whole world ahead of her, and to be taken just so tragically, it's awful.
By 6 p.m., Chisholm was reported missing. When he didn't show up to soccer practice, these students telling us they searched for him all night.
At first, we thought he was either abducted or just gone missing.
Sources say he had gone to a nearby movie theater to watch a Woody Allen movie. By 11 p.m., Colleen Ritzer was also reported missing. That's when police went to investigate and found her body. An hour and a half later, Chisholm was spotted walking on the side of a busy road, and after questioning by police, arrested.
This is the man with Philip Chisholm.
He has been charged as an adult with Ritzer's murder. His mother in tears, Chisholm pleading not guilty. Sadly, Miss Ritzer's final tweet was about Monday's school shooting in Nevada, another student allegedly killing a math teacher there. Ritzer called it simply devastating.
She could find joy in anything, and she brought so much joy into my life.
At Game 1 of the World Series, a moment of silence.
He was
in
accused
her
of
honor.
rape, robbery, and murder when he was apprehended. Philip Chisholm would go on to plead not guilty for the murder of his teacher Colleen Ritzer. Chisholm carried out a nearly identical assault on another female staff member in the adolescent institution, where he was residing in 2014, while awaiting his trial.
It happened Monday at the youth detention facility in Dorchester. Sources tell News Center 5, 15-year-old Philip Chisholm attacked a female staffer. The assault eerily similar to the deadly attack last fall on Danvers High math teacher Colleen Ritzer. At the detention center, sources say surveillance video shows Chisholm following a female worker into a staff locker room, carrying what appears to be a pencil. The woman says Chisholm came at her and began choking her. As she screamed for help, he started punching her. Within seconds, staff members rushed in to help and restrain Chisholm. She was not seriously injured. Chisholm is in custody awaiting trial for the murder of Colleen Ritzer. He's accused of following her into a bathroom at the high school last October.
He was sentenced to 40 years in jail in 2016 for the murder, rape, and robbery of Colleen Ritzer. He is yet to be sentenced for the separate charges he received for assaulting a staff member while inside the youth institution. Colleen has willingly given herself for the betterment of others around her for the last 24 years. Her kindness and compassion continue to inspire all who met her and learned about her countless gifts and love of life. The Colleen Ritzer Memorial Fund fosters a society of compassion with kindness as a motivating influence in all its endeavors. Renowned for her kindness, zeal for life, teaching, and love of family, the organization emulates Colleen's compassion through scholarships, grants and other programs with kindness and education at their core. A good friend of Colleen started Kindness for Colleen, a campaign encouraging everyone to perform random acts of kindness in Colleen's honor on October 22nd. You can share your acts of kindness using the hashtag #KindnessForColleen on social media. What happened to Colleen was a terrible tragedy. She was a kind person who was loved by so many. All she wanted to do was help people. Please pray for all of those affected by her passing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.